Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Internet took a dump on me for a second there because I was talking about Ken. So what I was saying is that I was there for the reveal, and I was there for the for the Ken review, and people like right now, like people are. It's interesting how he plays. He's still very awkward, and yeah, like I'm waiting to see exactly how he plays out, or he's more fleshed out when he comes out fully in the game.
Yeah, I mean, like I would the only thing I just want his hair not to look like shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's the only thing I want. Otherwise, he looks so cool and like so far right now, combo wise, he's apparently like really deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Uh, he has they're basically kind of like run cancels. I guess what I guess is like you can do some like crazy shit with him, like really crazy shit with him. Like you can like as far as I remember hearing, like you can like hit confirm, V cancel, run dash, and then continue combos and stuff like that. Like almost like a focus attack dash cancel in like a way is the way some people were saying that it kind of works out for him.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. We have to wait and see entirely when he comes out. So
Yeah, but he definitely looks better than Ryu at this point.
agreed.
I would say.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I'll have more thoughts when I play the game in the beta when it comes out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh no, in about
Well,
a week.
are they going to are they going to have Ken for the beta? Because as far as I know, it's only supposed to be the first four that were announced.
I would assume so. I would assume like because I know they're gonna announce a new character this weekend at Evo.
Yeah, actually, the panel's at 2 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Today,
that.
yeah, the panel's at 2. I don't know if they're going to be streaming it. I don't think they are.
Don't know. They're not. I saw Capcom put out it's like there'll be no stream, but if you guys want to video record and go to YouTube,
okay.
by all means. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna Periscope it somehow, or somebody's gonna stream it on their phone. But one way or another, we'll find out who it is. I think it's gonna be the New Zealand character they were kind of teasing in the last teaser trailer. For
Yeah, I would say it's just probably going to just be like a completely new character.
Yeah,
Completely new character.
I think so.
I would say like I would like them to do a completely new character plus like I don't know. I really want Karen or Urian to be in there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'll ask this question real quick, and I don't know why, but why is like Karen like everybody's waifu within the fighting game community?
Dude, because she was so sick in Alpha, man, and she was so tight because she was just like, "Fuck you, Sakura," and then she was in like there was a set of like manga, and it was basically Karen and Sakura's story, and Karen was just tight. She was badass.
I see. Okay.
Yes, she was cool. She was and then she was like a like Rekka character too, like a fucking schoolgirl that can beat your ass with like Rekkas. She was tight.
Hmm. We'll have to wait and see, but it'd be cool to see. There's a lot of characters I like to see. See how this plays out.
So who? Okay, who do you want in there, Anthony?
Oh man.
You know what? Chat. Also, who do you guys really want in Street Fighter V? Also, Greg.
I would say right now my quick response is Q. Please give me Q.
Q? Yeah, Q would be tight.
Please give me Q.
What about you, Greg?
Yeah, I don't really know because I mean,
you could say somebody. You can be like Kratos.
It could be Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I was like, well, I mean, if we're going off that crazy ass route, then there's a lot of characters that could be cool to add in.
I want David Hasselhoff.
I don't know.
Mega Man.
No.
Tyrion Lannister.
That'd be great.
That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we'll see how this thing comes out. So we got about 2 more things left before we end the show. So real quickly, I want to go over the MPD for the month of June. And let me update that right here. Boom. Okay, so let me go over which games did pretty well and which games did not. Let me. Oh, okay, I can actually X this out. This well too, and this well. Okay. So, let's see. So, for the month of June, I'm gonna go from 10 to 1, and if you guys want to guess what one is, then by all means try to. So, number 10, Call of Duty: Advanced Warfare, on all platforms. NBA 2K15 on all platforms at number 9. Number 8, Mortal Kombat X, still going strong on PS4 and Xbox One. Number 7 was Grand Theft Auto 5 on all platforms. Minecraft at number 6 on all platforms.
Wow.
Number 5, Splatoon on the Wii U. Number 4 is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for PS4, Xbox One, PC. Number 3, this one I think is pricey, Greg. Lego Jurassic Park, all platforms at number 3. Number 2, The Elder Scrolls Online Terminal Unlimited, which I believe is the expansion pack for the Elder Scrolls Online.
MMO, yeah.
Yeah, which is I'm kind of surprised about actually. So I want Xbox One, PS4, and PC. And the number 1 game, Batman Arkham Knight, PS4, Xbox One, and PC, regardless of the bad PR from PC. So I think the games that kind of surprises me that are high are the Elder Scrolls Online at number 2. Other than that, like everything else makes sense.
I see. I mean, like, okay, for Elder Scrolls, like that, this actual game right here, right? This was the first time that it's been actually available for consoles. I think that's why it's actually high.
Right.
Because it was the first time that it's been on the Xbox One and PS4. As far as I know, prior to this release, it's only been PC only.
Yeah. It's interesting to see because, like, yeah, it's only been in PC only, but it's also, like, I didn't think that MMO was going to survive long, but seeing it high up there on the list is interesting.
Yeah.
I want to wait and see into like how that will long last. I mean, like ever since WoW came out, like no other MMO has ever tackled it or beat it at all. Wow.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, nothing comes close to that game at all.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, let me put this on stream. Actually, Greg is showing off Catherine. It's being played right now competitively at Evo. So.
One of the side tournaments?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually kind of rad to watch.
Link me.
Actually, just link it in the chat. Actually,
Just if you go to Twitch, Atlas USA, all one word. Oh, okay. Someone lost.
Yeah, I'm watching Marvel right now. That's what I got on.
Right. But yeah, like aside from Elder Scrolls, everything seems to make sense. I think Jurassic World at number 3 makes sense because like it's going off the movie just came out and it's Lego and it's fun. Splatoon at number 5 is, I think is a good spot. Splatoon is still really fun, even though their system is a little interesting in terms of releasing new stuff. But it's still really fun and it's still something that people are playing. I enjoy the hell out of it as well. Everything else on that list makes total sense.
Oh, this is fascinating.
The Catherine.
Yeah,
I've never played. Oh, I never played Catherine before, but this is fucking rad.
Catherine's a good game. I've actually not played it yet. It is sitting right behind me. Actually, I have to play it. But like, yeah, the reason I like that game is because it reminds me a lot of Intelligent Cube, with a dating aspect to it as well. So last bit of news. We had the end of a controversial topic, and had to make this quick. Recently there's been some. Let's see. There we go. Recently, Gearbox's Randy Pitchford has been under fire as of late. And this is actually going back to the issue with Colonial Alien Marines when a game came out, and there was a huge misconception about the game in terms of like how exactly it was shown at E3 and how exactly it realistically turned out. Let me put the audio out actually. So he actually went out and said like recently on to some websites, or I think it was like maybe Forbes or some other big website, saying that Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford on gamer criticism. Some people are sadists. And I'll read a quote. So I'll read this quote right here. So I read it in this way. Remove those people, we touched them. Even the person who hates your game so much, you affected them. That's why we fight. We're creating emotion experience. Some people thrive on that type of feeling. Some people are sadists, as the title says. So here's the thing, and this is because I recently just watched the who was it? It was Jim Sterling's take on that whole situation about Randy Pitchford. I think Randy Pitchford, in terms of like, maybe he's just a PR man, maybe he's just like there as the face of Gearbox to say like, your games are awesome, and if that's his job, that's his job. But it's kind of hard to say that when the truth is that when a game like Colonial Marines comes out and it's completely not as the E3 thing was shown, in a way deceiving people what the actual game was, it still reeks of like just like what the hell, dude.
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to what he's getting at. Like, what? I'm so lost right now. Like,
oh,
could have been because I was watching Catherine. It could have been just I don't know why. But
I mean, like really, like I don't really see the problem in with what he actually said. But the game that they're talking about, though, it was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
What game is he talking about? Because that's what's confusing.
Aliens, Colonial Marines.
What? So hold on. Randy's defending that game?
Yes. Why? He just doesn't want to take responsibility, or he doesn't want to be transparent and say like, yeah, we fucked up. He from what I've seen and what I've read about, it's like he does not want to take the responsibility of saying like, look, we fucked up, we know this, we dropped the ball. We dropped the ball. He's just kind of saying like he's defending it. He's saying that, and anybody questions him, like he doesn't really talk to anybody else about it or like you have a good conversation.
So why did he call fans sadists? That's what I'm confused about.
Because like people have been criticizing him as of late, and it's also kind of like it brings up another topic of like if that game was released during this post Steam refund time, like that game would have gone refunds up the ass. In terms of like people saying like this game is bad, refund money, and they would have lost money. I'm not quite sure why exactly now like people are starting to criticize them. I'm not quite sure exactly, but like people are kind of calling him out on this, but other things as well in terms of like take responsibility, dude, and he's not. So I don't know. Game industry is a little weird sometimes, but
yeah.
Like they basically, I think I'm with like people like Jim Sterling in terms of, like if you make a mistake in the game industry, like if you like example, Batman Arkham Knight, the PC version is crap.
Yeah.
The guys who made it came out and said like we know we messed up, we know that we need to fix this, and they
we outsourced our team to a different group. That's our bad.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. And they actually go out and say like, we're working on this, sorry. Randy Pitchford has not done that as to my knowledge, not yet. And I don't know. Does it speak to the character that he is? Possibly. Is it more or less trying to be the PR man and just kind of keep happy?
He did the same thing with Duke Nukem.
That's true. He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, that's true.
Like that's the thing about Gearbox that's really funny to me is that they're either like awesome and dead on all the time, or they're not. And when they're not, it's very evident.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I like a game, Battleborn's coming out, and I'm like, I'm really excited for it. I think it looks great, but I'm also very cautious about it because it's Gearbox.
Yeah,
they are literally two sides of a coin. I can't think of a middle ground game for them, but they're either awesome or awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how this thing shakes out. Maybe he'll learn from this for the next game he's working on. And it's like, maybe a bit more honest, a bit more transparent doesn't hurt. It actually connects with the player and the person who's buying the game, rather than like buying a crap game and just kind of going off in the sunset laughing.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be our show, guys. And I'd like to thank both of you guys for joining, like the people who are in this chat.
Yeah.
Joining us for the first time ever watching this podcast. Before we go, let me do a few things, actually.
So does this mean we're all gonna go watch Catherine for the rest of the day? Or...
Yes, exactly. We're gonna watch Catherine.
I'm actually gonna spend my time trying to figure out if I can get my TV to work and if I can get this laptop to show the Xbox.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing with my time.
Wait, actually, I'm just thinking about it right now. Is Smash 4 Grand Finals is today, right?
I believe Smash is all day today. I think it might. Yeah, I think it's all day today. Smash. So I am definitely gonna check in. I'm also watching Top 8 Skullgirls later on tonight. But before we end the show, we gotta do our usuals. So, if you enjoy this podcast, we have an audio form which is on iTunes and Stitcher. Please subscribe to Mission Start Podcast, which you can also check it out on our website at missionstartpodcast.com. If you enjoy convention talk, if you enjoy conventions that we've been to, or kind of our experience or critiques of conventions, check out the Conover. We have a Conover coming up pretty soon on Comic-Con, which can be a huge, long-ass podcast. Much discussion between me, Jeremy, and everybody else who went. It'll be on iTunes and Stitcher as well. If you enjoy comic book entertainment and all that good stuff, we do have a new episode of the Roaring Twenties coming up pretty soon. Hang on. That's nasty. I had a piece of food in my mouth. Do check that out on iTunes and Stitcher. And that will be coming live pretty soon. Also, before we go, Greg, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, a couple other places I can't think of off the top of my head. Chub Rock Geek. Just search for Chub Rock Geek. Realistically, you go to Google and you'll find me if you just search Chub Rock Geek. I want to say that I stream. I don't know if that's a future now for me. Fuck. If I can stream, you'll see me on Half Empty Energy Tank. God damn it. This is the worst. Anyway, yeah, so I stream on Half Empty Energy Tank. I write reviews. I'm going to be writing an Ant-Man review this next week, so, fucking whatever.
Awesome.
Sorry, guys, I'm not exactly excited about anything right now.
It's understandable. Robin, where can they find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me here on Mr. Star Podcast. You can also find me on Twitch and Twitter at ExiledRamen7 for both. Gonna be probably streaming a little bit more Heroes of the Storm. Also, Kirby All-Star. I had started it the other day.
Oh,
so
nice.
If you guys want to follow and check me out, I'll probably be streaming that probably starting Monday or Tuesday, because I'm going to be too busy fucking watching EVO all weekend. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll hope to see you guys later.
For sure. And then you can follow me on Twitter at Naruto. As the other two have said, you can follow our work at missionstartpodcast.com, which you can go check out right now. We got Comic-Con coverage coming up pretty soon. I still got some videos to check out, or upload actually, to our YouTube channel. We got some stuff coming down the pipeline. I think, we still got stuff to do. We still got conventions to cover, all that good stuff. Before you guys go, please follow this channel. We are always, for the most part, we are always on every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Our morning news show. We talk about video game news in the past week, and we discuss about them, and then we just kind of go from there. There's going to be future shows on this Twitch channel that will be happening, as well as other stuff as well. Also, I probably will end up using this Twitch channel more to play more Metal Gear, because I want to play all through the Metal Gear series, since now I have time. Because
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I have more time now. Well, kind of. Until I go back
That was time now.
until I go back to school in the fall. Anyways. All right, thanks you guys for watching. Thanks everybody who came in. We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.